Hello everybody and welcome back to another video here today on RJ's Trains, and today we got something very special in the mail. I've been waiting for this for almost a year now. I ordered this back in July of 2020. It's something really special. As you can probably tell by the title and thumbnail, you already know what it is, but let's dig into it. So here it is, the latest and greatest Lionel Legacy 10-wheeler. This is actually my second 10-wheeler. I have the original Legacy run of the 10-wheelers. That one is lettered for the Canadian Pacific and is over at Sid's Trains for some repairs. But getting back to the engine in front of you, this New York Central 10-wheeler was last cataloged in the Lionel 2020 Volume 2 catalog in a variety of road names. In addition to those cataloged, many private retailers did custom runs in different road names. So if your favorite railroad had a 460, more than likely, Lionel made it in its last batch. The New York Central system designated its 460s, or 10-wheelers, as dual-service locomotives, meant for hauling both freight and passenger services, and were known as Class Fs. The locomotive shown here was a member of the F12A class. It was built by Alco in the early 1900s. The New York Central's F-class locomotives were some of the last steam locomotives in operation before fully dieselizing. The last known New York Central 10-wheelers to run ran in upstate New York on commuter services in the early 1950s. All have since been scrapped. Looking at the front of the locomotive, we have an LED headlight, a beautiful cowcatcher, as well as number boards, separately applied handrails, and marker lights, which can be changed from white to green and vice versa using the Legacy remote. Looking at a side view of the engine is the biggest controversy, the color of the smoke box. While the Lionel catalog advertised the smoke box to be a dark gray, almost graphite color, it is much brighter. Personally, it is not that big of a deal to me and adds a lot of contrast in the model between the black boiler and the light gray smoke box. Up on top of the engine you can see separately applied bell, as well as other separately applied brass fittings, which unfortunately are not the same color of a bell, which kind of bugs me. Just to the right of the whistle is the hole for the whistle steam effect. Smoke fluid only needs to be placed in the smokestack to operate both units. Let's watch the whistle in action. Looking at the side rods, they are nice and dark. On the side of the cab number is clearly printed and has the engine's classification below. Inside the cab, we have some separately painted figures, gauges, and two glowing fireboxes. Last but not least, looking at the tender, once again, New York Central looks great on the sides, and on the rear you can see the cab number, separately applied handrails, as well as some legible writing about the tender. Before we run this around the layout, I cannot recommend this engine enough, and I am contemplating ordering the Southern 460 that was also recently released. This is my first engine with the whistle steam effect, and I am hooked. Alright, I have talked enough about this engine. Let's finally watch it run around the layout.